Baja Blast with the Crockers.
Good morning.
So I'm on the worst spot.
Yeah.
This ain't gonna work out too well. It's a big old tree stump, but we today, as you guys are watching this, a video will be coming out later today.
You promise?
On the Crockers. I promise. I will spend all night editing to get it out.
Wow.
Is that correct? What's today?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be coming out later this evening for you guys. We have just been working, supply grabbing, editing, supply grabbing.
2 supply runs in a day.
Yeah, and I'm surprised we still have the energy we have, which isn't a lot.
No.
But we have some left in the tank. I think it's thanks to Taco Bell. Grand opening today in Bristow, and we went at 11:30 a.m. and we were in line maybe 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And there was like 5 cars in front of us.
They got it figured out.
I'm
did proud.
Very well. 5-star review. If I remember, I will actually give them a review on Google. They got to get good reviews.
Yeah.
Because you know there's going to be those Karens out there that, not our goat Karen, but there will be.
Well, her too. She always yelling.
Always yelling. That's why we call her Karen. Just always be yelling. Always got something to say.
Yeah, if you guys remember, literally, that's how she got her name. Is when we were living in the shop, and the goat pen was over there. She would just be the one, always, just constantly. Other ones would just be chill. She would be at the fence, just yelling at us, like, Karen,
calm down. Why you always complaining? And then someone just commented, I'm the good Karen. Yes, you are. We need more Karens like you out there. But getting it all done, I know we kind of, the last Cop to Crockers, we said, can't really tell you too much because the video might not be out yet. Well, here's another video of can't tell you too much. But it is slow going, but it is going. And there are 70 2x6x16s treated that are soaked with the treatment, the chemicals.
Makes them so heavy.
Makes them really, really heavy. And when you're picking up a 16-foot board, it's all wobbly, and you're trying to hold it straight up so it's not wobbly. And it's a workout. This morning, woke up very, very sore.
Yeah.
Very sore. Our legs, our arms, using the... yeah, you can't be doing that, baby. You can hurt yourself. I need your help.
That's... It's been a while since we've done this type of labor. So the body's getting back in it. Getting used to it again.
You just use different muscles.
Yeah. It feels good, though. It feels good. This is what we needed.
Danielle this morning said, do you need a stretch? And I said, I don't know if I need to or not. We don't get up and stretch, but it might get to that point where we got to start stretching and
probably good.
Yeah, keeping the body. And I truly started thinking this. I was like, you always see those old men that are like, no, I can keep going, and they don't know their limits because they just feel like they're young. And I'm like, how much longer do I have before I do have to start really dialing it back? I mean, years, so not a while, but...
Depends on how you treat your body now, too, is the thing.
Yeah.
It's truly like you're going to injure yourself and stuff like that if we aren't stretching, and if we're lifting wrong, all that is... Yeah, that's what we're doing now is going to affect how many years we have left later. And
I do have a goal is, I know we just ate Taco Bell, but to eat better, take care of ourselves, work out to an extent, nothing crazy. If we have a full day like we did, if we have a full day like yesterday, that's a heck of a workout. But if we are more of just a day of editing, okay, we can still do some things, keep us active, keep us moving.
Walks.
Yeah.
But
is that the Junos driving by?
No.
I was gonna say something. I started thinking too. It's crazy. So I'm almost 40 years old. We're working to build up this property. We're working to do all this, right? So we have the best life we can live. if we don't have kids and we die, who's getting it?
Nobody. That don't matter.
I saw on the way to go get materials, it was like, I forgot how many acres, a bunch of acres, and it said home auction. I was like, I wonder if just an old person died and they have no one to give it to, then literally the bank gets it, or whoever gets it.
Just give it to Olivia or Jet, or Jet.
Yeah. Forget Jude.
Yeah.
Just give him to Jet.
Yeah.
That's
funny.
It's crazy. It's like, what? You work all this time to build up this thing, and then somebody just, you don't even know, gets it.
No. Yeah, you're gone. It doesn't matter.
You are, but you're building.
It's for us while we're alive.
It is, but you work all that to get it, and then the bank gets it and makes more money off you. It's crazy.
It don't matter because you're gone.
I know, but we got to start finding somebody if we can't have kids. I don't know if we can have kids or not, but if we can't,
we have a niece and a nephew.
I was gonna say whoever's the coolest in our life is gonna get it.
It's probably gonna be Olivia.
Whether that means they sell it and make the money, I'd rather them get the money.
Yeah.
But like that, I don't know. It sucks seeing all these. That's probably what this property was that we're on. Some guy probably had it, or some couple had it for their whole life, and then passed away. Someone bought it off them, divided it up, and sold it. Like, that's just such a terrible thing. That sucks to know. But we did, I guess on that note a little bit, we were talking about ways to build the deck and the barn, and should we just buy one of those barns that get put together real fast, but it's not as strong, and should we build it out of wood? Should we do a full steel building? You know, what's going to last the longest? But even if we do like the wood or whatever we get will last our lifetime.
Yeah.
And it is one of those, do we just go cheaper and get what will last our lifetime, or do we maybe have kids, and if we can have kids, it gets passed to them, and we're hoping it lasts longer? I mean, that's true.
Yeah.
But
we're doing this for us.
I mean, we are, but that's just things I was thinking about today.
Yeah.
So we're gonna clearly build it up the best we possibly can and all that. I think all our structures will be around for a long time. Our fencing, the way we're doing it's going to be around a long time. So, I don't know, 40, 50 years from now, depending, someone else might get this property, and hopefully everything is still nice and strong and done up well.
Yeah. Or just in our wills, like whoever the last one goes, like after that, it's this place just gotta blow up all the buildings.
Ooh.
That's in the thing. There ain't nobody getting it. It's for us and us only.
But when do you blow it up?
When the last person dies.
But who's blowing it up? Are you dying in the explosion?
No, that send me off. No, I'm just kidding.
So if I die first, you know you're about to be gone. Mm-hmm. You're going to blow up all the buildings, and on the last building, you're going to be in there?
I don't know. It's just a joke. I don't know.
I'm just trying to figure it out.
I don't know.
I know it's a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just thinking about that. It's just like, that's crazy to think that, you know, we do work hard for what we have and what we want, and we're doing all this. But then when you're dead and gone, who's it go to? Where's it going? It's just wild to think, you know, you worked so hard to build a life just to... You work hard for so long to build the life. Mm-hmm. Should you just, if you know you're not going to have kids, just not have much and just go?
Yeah, I mean, even if you have kids, that's what, like, I've told my dad and stuff too. It's like, this is it. This is your hard-earned money.
Yeah.
He said money aside for, like, even our wedding. And I was like, no. That's your money. That has nothing to do with me. You worked hard for this, and yes, you like raised me with the help of that. But at the same time, once I'm raised, that's all you. Do whatever you want with it.
Yeah. And
then whenever he's dead and gone, I don't know. You spend it all.
Spend it before you die.
Yes. Yeah.
So. Yeah, I don't know. I do think it's cool. Boys, Come on.
Come here.
I do think it's, people do get lucky if they inherit money. That is a luck thing, I think, because I don't think you are, I can't think of the right word. You're not promised it. You're not, I don't know, I can't think of the right word. But it's not yours.
Yeah.
If you inherit it, good. Boys, come here. Come on. You gotta get stern with them sometimes.
Yeah.
Lowrider, come on. We gotta work with them a little more. We've been working with them when we drive up since they get out. We don't want them running up, but I don't know. We're real big on, make your own money, do your own thing, work hard. If you want the life you want, work for it. And if you happen to, get something in life, whether it's you win something or you stumble across something or you inherit something or whatever, that's a bonus, sure. But go work hard for the life you want, and that's what we're doing here. And hopefully we build up the life we want and we live the life fully the way we want it. And at the end, it either goes to somebody that can help their life, be better, or it goes to someone, say, that wants to sell it and use the money to go live her dream. Mm-hmm. That's what we would want out of it, is we're building a life for us, and when we're dead and gone, hopefully it's a life for someone else, either by selling this place and getting the money, living the life they want, or taking over and doing whatever. You got your hands full.
Just a little bit.
They still stink?
Nope. They're good.
Gave them a dust bath.
Yeah.
Not a dust bath,
ash
from the fire pit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's supposed to take the stank away, and I guess it did.
Yeah, I read that that's what people do for, like, skunk stink. So I said, let's try this.
And I don't smell the dead carcass that we threw up in the tree. So
yeah, after we did that, I was like, maybe we should have thrown that in a tree a little bit further away.
It's all good.
But it's not really that stinky.
No, I don't smell it at all.
You're hyper right now. Huh.
Y'all good? We've been working with them. We don't want them, because unfortunately they keep getting out, and we don't want to just put 8 feet of chicken wire tall. So I don't think they have much longer. They won't be able to fit through them holes in the fence by the rate they're eating. But we have been working with them so they don't run up to the vehicles. They don't, try to come up too close to the road. Everything, we're trying to set the boundaries now, and really teach them. And I know some people say,
I don't know if you guys can see it.
I'm sure I could see it. I'm sure some people think they're getting special privileges and treatment. They're getting training, and yes, we just picked them up, stuff like that. But
also, they're around. The other dogs pretty much just lay down and sleep. So whenever, if we're filming, they're in it because they're next to us. Other dogs are just snoozing over there.
I don't remember if it was a comment or an email. Someone said we need to give our dogs a bath so we won't make them go away and read books. No, it was a comment, because people commented back and was just like, they literally just rolled in a dead animal, in a dead carcass, so they stink.
Yeah.
Plus, you can't. It's like people that tell me to wash my truck. At some point, there's no point. Yeah, I would have to wash the truck every day to keep it clean.
Yeah.
Danielle did really good for a while cleaning the 4Runner, and then at some point,
there's
why?
No point.
It's just why. It'd be the same thing giving our dogs a bath so they can be outside.
No point.
At what point do you realize I'm just wasting my time?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if they roll in dead carcass and it's on them for a little bit, then yeah, we'll bathe them, we'll do that. But maybe if we're going to go on a special date to Taco Bell and it's like our anniversary or something, I'll wash the truck.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, take you to Taco Bell in the truck for our anniversary.
Sweet.
I think it's pretty good.
I'm about it.
Yeah, it's a gift that keeps on giving, because then you just poop it all out later. I guess it don't keep giving, but it's a double gifter.
Yeah.
Yeah, a re-gift.
That's what they call that.
That's what I'm gonna start calling it.
A regift.
A regift.
Yeah.
Taco Bell loves to regift. How about that?
Yeah.
It has been 0 days since we've talked about poop in a video. You know, they always do the
Yeah.
since an incident. Well, we just ate and took this break to talk to you guys. So,
And I guess I'll tell you guys about my job.
or should we save that for the next one? Since
Okay.
we're already at the very end.
Well, it's like a little treat if you stayed this long.
I'm getting it down.
I mean, I don't really know how else. So I put my 2 weeks in, you guys know, and then I stay for 2 months. But that, nope. The manager had called, like, it was like a couple days after I put my notice in, and she said, well, what about doing a house supervisor position?
For those that don't know,
It's, stop it. Nope. Nope.
they're trying to chew on the chair, the tags. Y'all heard some ripping.
Yeah. I was,
Top tier. My baby's top tier.
it's in administration. It's an administration role, the supervisor of the whole children's hospital. It's like a nurse administrator, basically. So I will be doing that.
Yeah. Starting when?
I don't know.
But you're also
Thursday I
Yeah.
gotta go do some stuff on Friday, but that's not like I'm not starting the job then.
no, but it's still you're still involved at the
Yeah.
hospital right now.
Yeah.
That was not the plan. Whenever she was just like, all right, you know, I've kind of hit my limit. You know, she was done, and then whenever at least
Try and quit your job and they give you promotion.
I was, I'll toot the horn. If you're good at what you do and you're trying to leave, a company will do whatever they can to keep you. And any smart company and or smart management or smart whoever's up top, you'd never want to see a good employee leave. So with taking a risk of quitting and leaving, but also being very good at what you do, they offered Danielle a better position, a higher up position that works amazing with the scheduling, everything.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a pretty decent raise. Just, I don't know. Not many people can quit a job and get a raise or a promotion.
Yeah, it was unexpected for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I even set for interview with it and stuff too. Like tried out, I shadowed in the position to see, because my big thing, I don't want to do a job that I don't think I'm gonna be good at.
Yeah.
Basically, just to kind of keep my foot there. So shadowed for it, interviewed for it, and that was kind of, I don't know, stressful interview because, yeah.
You're just not good in those situations.
Well,
or you say you're not good.
It was with like the top of the hospital there, and it was, I got pulled because I was working, and I got pulled from a very critical admission. I was just in there fighting, and then pulled from that. There's like blood spraying everywhere, everything, and I get pulled from that to sit in an interview, and I'm like, okay, but it worked.
Yeah. So, crazy enough, she quit her job after almost a decade just to get promoted. And a great schedule that still works out amazing for us. Now, there probably will be a training period where you are there a lot more
Yeah.
to train and learn it all and do all that extra stuff that you didn't do before. But once that's over, it'll be right back to a
Yeah.
ton of us both being out here. But as of right now, we don't know exactly when that'll start and how long that process will be.
Yeah.
So we're taking advantage as much as we can, getting stuff done. It just sucks. It sucks that you have to leave right now because we're at crunch time at the very end of
I was
it.
about to say, everything kind of is hitting at once too. It's
But-
like, yeah.
But I am glad you'll be here for the grain silo.
Yeah.
Because that's like a special moment. A little, I don't know, cool thing for us both to be here and witness and all of that.
Yeah.
You weren't here, unfortunately, whenever saw the property for the first time or anything like that. So it'd be a bummer if every time something big was happening, you were like gone.
That's usually how things work, though.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, I mean, sometimes I think in life, if you work hard and you sacrifice, you do everything you need to do, and you know that you busted your butt, sometimes, actually, luck will always be on your side because you put yourself in a situation. Now, let's say she was a terrible employee and didn't try, wasn't certified with all the things and all that, and she quit her job, they'd be like, see ya!
Yeah.
But she set it up for success, so whenever she quit, she got lucky, and that job was presented to her, and she got it. So if you bust your butt, you work hard, you try hard, you go above and beyond, and you learn all the things you need to learn, and all that, it's like we talked about in the YouTube class. It's brought up, well, I spent X amount of hours trying to figure this out, and Danielle said, well, what if you spent another extra hour? What if that extra hour would have taught you what you needed to know? You know, if you just keep...
That was the one time I chimed in.
You chimed in a couple times, but if you keep...
What I brought to the table of the class.
If you keep working harder and go that extra push, you're going to be so much further than most people and in a position where you're going to get lucky a lot. And a lot of people that get mad at people that are lucky are the lazy ones, or the people that don't try hard, or the people that cut corners and stuff. If you're somebody always out there saying, man, that person's just lucky. Oh, you got lucky. Oh, it's just pure luck that you did this.
Or you don't need that. You already have enough.
Yeah, or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
You're looking at life totally wrong. If that's the way you want to live life, sure. But don't be, what did we say this morning? You either work hard or you complain. It's not both. Is that what it was? What did we say? It made so much sense this morning.
Well, was that this morning?
Yes.
Yeah, you can't do both. I don't know.
It was
It's
something
hard
about complaining.
Yeah. It's because of context.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
I forgot what it was. But moral of the story is, if you ain't going to work hard for something, don't complain when you don't got it.
Yeah.
And if you don't have the luck, it's because you're not really putting in the time and effort.
You're not creating your own luck.
Yeah, there's a million. Well, I'll just bring it back to YouTube because what I do. I think there are people that do get lucky. Yes, in every aspect of everything in life. Luck. If you win the lottery, it's freaking luck. But you had to play to win. And some people on YouTube have it a little easier on getting views and stuff like that. But it doesn't mean it's always going to last forever. So if this channel's out there and they're getting all these views without doing anything, but it's kind of off clickbait, well, they're still going to have to figure out more clickbait. They're still going to have to figure out more ways to trick a viewer to watch or whatever. It may seem easy, but behind the scenes, that's hard to keep someone going. And constantly trying to come up with a new big thing, something that's happening.
Yeah.
How do we, whatever. They're working hard acting if it's fake, whatever it may be. And then there's people out there that work every single day, working hard all day, every day to build their channel up, spending all this time learning how to edit, all this time learning how to film. I've been doing video work for over 10 years, and I still watch videos all the time because technology's changing. We're looking at new cameras all the time. We're looking at all these different things.
Different little programs that come out.
Yeah.
That isn't within like Adobe
Yes.
that you're looking into and playing with and learning.
I was learning 3D stuff the other day, and I've never done some of that stuff before. I want to make sure that whatever we're doing, we're working hard for it, and we're learning, and we're trying to evolve, and we're trying to do better. And I'm not going to sit here and complain when another channel is doing well. I'm going to work hard and try to do well myself. It's not going to do us any good crying about another channel that did awesome, because we're putting our effort into that. We're gonna put our effort into trying harder for us, trying to figure out how to build a house, trying to do all that. Same thing with Danielle with her job. she had all the extra skills and knowledge and all that stuff. She did the schooling and this whatever all went into it. I don't freaking know. But
it's weird sitting here just like compliments a lot. I'm like, I don't know what to do with my hands. I feel like Ricky Bobby.
I'll tell you what you can do with your hands in a little while, baby. Build. Build. But anyways, I don't know what even brought that up, but...
Oh. Is this a Jason rant?
No.
Oh.
I was going to end the video.
Okay.
This a Jason move is to round it all back into one, baby.
Bring it back around.
We're about to build our own luck. We're about to create our own luck. We're about to live the life we want. If we want to have the life we want, like we talked about in the beginning of the video, and we want to have the tiny house done, and we got to beat the time frame, and we have to do all this stuff, we're going to work hard for it. And there are people out there that work 10 times harder than we do, and I commend those people. We're working as hard as we possibly can. We're building the best we possibly can. We're constantly on our YouTube channel being like, could have done that better.
Mm-hmm.
How do we do this better? How do we, whatever. We're trying to create our own luck in life, and hopefully it inspires some people to put that extra effort into their day. And only you, I think they were talking about this in Joe Rogan's podcast. We've been driving a lot, listening to podcasts. I think it was in Joe Rogan. It said, if you tried your hardest, if you could have done better, how much effort you put in. And if you can really sit there and say, I put in 100%, this is the best I possibly do, you're probably lying. I don't think there are many people that put 100% every single day in everything and just say, that was the absolute best I could do.
Mm-hmm. Even like in the moment you think you're doing 100% and you look back and you're like,
could have done more.
I could have done more.
Yeah. Every time we put videos out, I'm like, man, I wish I would have filmed this differently. I wish I would have been able to tell a story better or whatever. You have to try harder in life. Or, I wish I knew what we said this morning.
Something like you can't do both.
Yeah, it was something
or I think it's talking smack and not working.
Maybe. I don't know. The moral story is work hard, bust your butt, and quit looking at others, quit comparing yourself to others. You know how hard you work, and I'll tell you at the end of the day, there's days that, like yesterday, dead freaking tired. Dead tired. But I know we could have done more. And it's always easy to walk away and make an excuse. And yesterday we were dead tired. We were trying to get a video out. We were trying to do all that. And I just told myself, and I was like, I can't edit no more. I just can't. I should have took a 30-minute break and came back to it. I should have, whatever. Could have worked harder. And every day, that's what I'm going to keep telling myself, is we would be a little bit further ahead if we would have just kept going. Mm-hmm. So, I don't know. Hopefully, we're about to see how this build goes.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's already halfway through the day for us because we had to go pick up all the supplies and do all that stuff. It takes time and effort.
A 2-supply run.
Yeah. So, we should have what we need to work the rest of the day. Maybe even get the truck, turn the lights on, work in the dark a little bit. That's what it takes.
Yeah.
We will figure this out.
There's an airplane.
2 old school airplanes. That's cool.
Oh, that's cool.
I'll see if I can film it real quick, guys. All right, guys. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye. That's how good the zoom is, baby.